Hello and welcome to my channel today. The King of Kings DLC for EU4 released, so I figured what better time to get back to making videos than today. So, I am going to start a new campaign. We are playing as the Mamluks in EU4 with the most recent update. I decided to do the Mamluks because I figure a lot of people are going to be doing Byzantium. There's going to be a lot of people playing around in Persia. But the Mamluks are the country I was most excited to play as because, I mean, they've been one of the biggest countries in the game without a mission tree for a long time. And, yeah, let's take a look at what we got. So we start with the event administrating the Northern Territories. This has to do with our new Syrian vassal. And we can either negotiate with them to lose legitimacy and prestige, or we can get cores on all of their provinces and gain a truce with Syria. They will gain Liberty Desire. Currently, they sit at 50% Liberty Desire, which isn't ideal, but I was going to say we should be able to deal with this. It's going to be a little bit of an issue, because we are going to have to improve our relations with them. But overall, I think that should be fine. So, let's go ahead and get those cores. So now we'll be able to integrate them fairly easily once we get to that point. But now they're definitely a lot more disloyal. But that is not much of an issue. Let's go ahead and do our estate setup. I did skim the mission tree real fast before I started recording. Just the missions that are available. I don't see anything that's really going to restrict us from doing the +1 mana point privileges. So let's go ahead and rock those out. We'll go ahead and seize land as well. And what else are we going to do? 70 points right now. I'm just going to go ahead and I will get stability when I can. So we will just go ahead and roll with the advisor cost privileges. I definitely like those, especially when we're a country that's going to make a lot of money, such as the Mamluks. Oh, we can build Mamluk infantry right off the bat. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do strong duchies also. And I really don't think I'm opposed to supremacy over the crown, just to make sure, A, we can get some agendas, and B, we'll be pretty good on all of our estates and not have to worry about too much. So then for these guys, we'll go ahead with religious diplomats. We'll go ahead with clerical education. I do a lot of times like to go for the scholar and get ourselves a Hannibali scholar, but honestly, I don't think it's too much of an issue for us. Oh, we have some special privileges. I didn't even look at these. I should have looked at these first. Cost of advisor with rulers religion. Interesting. And a tech cost modifier, but we'll lose tax. Missionaries and innovativeness. And this is stab cost modifier. Tolerance of true faith and established local organization cost. I probably should have looked at this beforehand. Now this is for the... Is this for the clergy? This is for the clergy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take this. And I probably would have used this one earlier if I'd known it existed, but I didn't look into that. Are there any special privileges here? Oh man, there's a lot of these. No, that's just enlisted Mamluks. These are the other new ones. And then merchant guilds. Is there anything down here? There are. Trade efficiency. Merchant trade power with a tax hit. That is definitely intriguing. I don't think I'm super concerned about it, though. I'm just going to roll with my normal ones. I am tempted to get the Carracks, because that would make our Navy absolutely bonkers right off the bat, but no. We'll just roll with this, and I could go for Indebted to the Merchant Guilds, just to get ourselves a nice war treasury to start with. And then, for the Dimmy, we're going to go with some... Let's see here. I do like the Demi Contribution Act, just for some extra income. We'll go with Demi Liberties, which will give them enough to be set there. We don't have any Demi issues in our country, so there's nothing really to worry about. I should have put this over here, too, although it scales with influence, and their influence is not strong, so that's fine. We'll go with the Demi Contribution Act as well. And I think that's it there. Yep. Those two should do it for me. Naval Doctrine. We don't have any special ones yet. I believe we get special ones pretty quickly. So I don't know if I want to actually pick one right away. We do have our new icons up here, so summoning a diet. I'm not too opposed to it. Our Mamluks are concerningly high, but that's fine. We are the Mamluks, so why should it matter, right? Qasir Ibrahim. That is right here. So we could attack Makuria right away. There's not much that's super strong about doing that, but we could. Currently employing an administrator advisor and not running a deficit. Sure. So, administrative advisor, we will go with production efficiency. We can go with trade efficiency here. And we'll go with morale of armies here. And we should still be good money-wise. Cairo. I'm just going to go ahead and click this right now. And we are going to swap to a... Well, hold on. I believe we needed a focus somewhere in one of these missions. But I think it's just one of the options. Maybe I'm thinking of... Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. I was playing as Byzantium earlier just to play around with it. And I will say I really enjoy the new setup for Byzantium. It is an absolute blast. Highly recommend it for anybody who enjoys playing with the Byzantines. Alright. So, now the thing is we do have cores on all of these. So, we could theoretically use deving to dev them up, and we're going to instantly annex them anyway, so them being high dev won't immediately matter. I'm also tempted to boost up my centers of trade. I already have a strong income from this, but I could make it even stronger. We do have a decent-sized army. And what did we go with? We went with this, so we're about to complete that anyway. I'm not concerned with going for any allies, because I'm just going to build up subjects. So let's go ahead and get an alliance with Medina. I'm going to vassalize them, and once we have these two, I believe they will integrate together. So we're going to go for that. I will go ahead and... I know I get Cyprus somehow at some point, but I don't know how much I actually care to do that. I'm not sure. I don't remember how it used to go, and it might be different now. Now, I do have a mission for allying the Mamluks. In the or no. Yeah, if I go cooperative with the Venetians, I can get a shipyard in Alexandria early, which would be nice, honestly. I think that is something that is kind of worth our time. I need to ally them, get a trust of at least 60, and give them grain exports from us. So I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of event there. They will get Diplo points, and their ruler will get an extra Diplo score. Although strong Mamluk regulations actually sounds really good too. So maybe I'll insult them, but I would need to build up a fleet. So we need a fleet of 25, huh? Well, let's build up some galleys. Although this is going to be a moment where I consider doing the draft. Because if I force a draft, I would get 6 heavies, but now we'll go with galleys. Galleys are the best in the Mediterranean anyway. So that puts us at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we'll build all those. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll just do our rivalries as such. Oh, I couldn't have allied the Venetians anyway. Silly me, silly me. So we'll do that. We already allied these guys. Let's go a day. And I also would like to get Dulkadir if possible, or Ramazan. I know there's plenty of nations I can vassalize, so I could vassalize Fazan as well. Fazan, Ramazan, Aniza, Najd, Medina, Dawasir, Dulkadir is pretty far off. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get Fazan as well. And maybe Shamar. Do I have an Aniza? No, I don't have an Aniza. We'll go for an Aniza too. I'm just going to build them up on our outskirts. And I think I'm going to go ahead and revoke my guarantee from Cyprus. I just don't feel it's necessary. I know I'm kind of protecting them, but I think it'll be fine. They'll be fine, won't they? They'll be fine. So since we're good on that, I'm going to go ahead and impose this religious tax, which will give us a little bit more money. And I need to get your guys' liberty desire down. Now, that'll give me a claim on all of Anatolia, which is strong. I think I'm just going to try and do that naturally. So let's improve relations with our subject. There. And now, what claims do we have? I don't think we have any claims. Do we have any Casus Belli whatsoever? We have a reconquest for Syria and a conquest against the Knights. So conquest against the Knights, I mean, they're guaranteed by Venice, so we'll just draw me into war with them. So that is not going to happen. Now, I could attack AQ, but they allied the Ottomans pretty much immediately, apparently. So I've noticed that AQ and the Ottomans buddy up pretty easily in this patch. Now, the other thing I know is that I could attack you pretty much immediately if you don't get any allies. Maybe I'll attack QQ. I mean, that would be pretty hefty. But even if I could and get myself like an Iraqi vassal and use their cores to reconquest, I'm gonna have a lot anyway. Alright, we're gonna play alongside our mission tree. I'm focusing on getting those subjects first. So that is our main goal. And that is what we're going to go with. I know I could do the cheese strat where I no CB Byzantium and take them and prevent the Ottomans from getting strong. I don't want to do that. It just doesn't feel right to me. I want to play with the munition tree and really go through it and see what we can do with it. So we're going to ignore the no CB strat. And we will focus in on growing our vassalization game and completing our missions. So we are still making money. And I think I will go ahead and up that. Oh, there's... that... is that new? I do not think there was a center of trade here before. I think that's a new center of trade. I do think those are very worth our time. The Allied Mazandran. Still not much. But they have a lot of forts, and that is my hesitation on really pushing up into there. And my one super strong vassal won't help me. So I would be pushing up into their territory forcefully, dealing with all that. It's not my best. Just don't think it's the best idea for us. So Medina is the main target of my subjugation, so we're going to push for that. I am just going to accept these royal marriages with my subjects, my allies, all in an effort to grow as much as possible on my other allies. We're just going to start with guaranteeing them, doing what we can to raise our relations with them as well. And Syria's liberty desire should come down slowly but surely. Now, I could request from knowledge sharing from Anitsa. Sure. I'll share knowledge with you guys. Fine. That's fine. I would like to build up my Mamluk regiments as well. You can get cavalry or infantry. We would probably go with infantry to start, if I would. I don't want to tank my manpower though, so we're gonna sit tight. We'll sit tight there. We're gonna go ahead and do military access. Military access. Military access. Dubious spending practices. The corruption is a little rough, but we can make our way through it. Let's go ahead and set this to root it out. We'll get it down as quickly as possible. It's going to cost us some income, but that's fine for now. Okay, Fazan. We don't share a trade node, so our merchants are currently in the Gulf of Aden, down in Ethiopia. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead then. I have loans, so I can't do that. I could send them a gift. I could also just start improving relations with them also. We'll do that there. And yeah, we'll just speed 5 this a little bit. I know there's other things I could be looking to conquer and whatnot, but playing it a little bit light to start. Okay, there are all of our galleys, so let's get them all together. And I'll recall you for now so that we can send a scornful insult towards the Venetians. Hey, Venice, I do not like you very much. I do not like you very much at all. And that is our first mission. So we will gain 3 Mercantilism and 100 trade power in Alexandria. I need my fleet to be even stronger here, and then I can start pushing down this way. Apparently I missed one of those galleys, so let's get them all unified here. Nice strong galley fleet. Okay, Medina. We've not guaranteed them yet. Aniza. Take your trade power. We'll take Medina's trade power too. We'll sort that out ourselves. You guys don't like Shamar. You guys don't like Shamar. Nobody likes Shamar. Well, I don't want to spend any more of that on the Scornful Insult, so... QQ declaring on Artibel. That's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and keep working on this here. We'll get a prestige of at least 30 at some point, so we'll work on that. Loyal Mamluks, state maintenance up, yearly legitimacy up, lose some legitimacy. Or state maintenance down, but my yearly legitimacy will go down as well. I guess we'll take this. Once our corruption's gone, we'll be in a much better spot, money-wise. Okay, there we go. Medina. We will vassalize them. And that lets us complete the Holy Cities mission. So we can now give Hejaz Medina, which will help us out quite a bit by getting rid of a subject and opening another Diplo slot. And in that case, we can start working on somebody else. Now, you guys... Working on you... Venice is no longer a valid rival. Neither is QQ, so... That's good. That's going to give us more points. And we'll go ahead and rival these guys. And I should start working on somebody else. Let's go for Ramazan as well. Unless Dolkadir... See, Dolkadir is going to be a little bit tougher, but I can get them. I know I can do it. I've done it before. Do all the fun stuff to them. Go for royal marriage. Alright, and see, we're back to making money. We're making a good bit of money, too. Look at that, 3 ducats a month. I knew we had nothing to worry about with that hit. Aniza, you will be vassalized. And then we will immediately get on these guys. Now that is the difficult part, because every guy we add on is going to give us more and more issues with Syria, but we can take care of it. It's not that big of a deal. So we still need to get Fazan. We still need to get Dolkadir. Which the most important part about getting them is I need favors from them. So we'll start carrying favors. Aragon is no longer a valid rival, so that's another eclipse. Alright, we can invite a Maliki Scholar. That is development cost. That could be useful. Not necessarily right now, but could be useful in the near future. I'm losing prestige currently. I hate this event. Okay. Mamluk succession. That means that our ruler has died. So this guy was alright. Let's go with... So if we go with a Circassian, we'll get 15 army tradition. Or we can go with a Syrian or an Egyptian. Now the Egyptian is going to have the weakest claim. But he'll give us the most benefit. So we'll go with the Egyptian. We're going to ignore these guys. He's not great. He does have good military points, though. And then here... So we're currently at 0, obviously. Do I want to go for manpower, or would I rather go... I'd rather go towards legalism. I'm going to push for legalism to start. That legitimacy is hurting us quite a bit. Income from vassals. Definitely not our friend right now. Neither is Syria in general. So... we'll take the 15 Diplo point hit. Okay, now that these guys are there... Can't royal marry them until there's loyal. Royal marrying them is going to do quite a bit for us. When is our truce up with them? 1449 December. I'm going to see where I sit once I... Well, Dolkadir is being attacked by the Ottomans. Didn't I ally these guys? Conquest of Sinop. Oh, you idiots allied Kandar. Come on, Byzantium. Why don't you haven't even gotten Epirus yet? You guys are going to die. There, back in the money. Oh, we were buying down our corruption again. That's what happened. That is what happened there. Admin tech, yes please. Thank you. Meltech as well, thank you. That'll help quite a bit with our Liberty Desire, quite a bit. Fars wants me to support their independence. I don't really care about Fars's independence. You guys are toothpaste green now. I don't care about you guys at all. We can seize land. My prestige. If I were to go for Patron of the Arts, I would get my thing done. Get my points. I could do that again. Let's just go ahead and seize land. It's going to cause a little bit of rebel issues, but we should be fine. And getting land is going to be helpful as well. Should help us get these guys a little bit more loyal. I am going to go ahead and... I don't want to spend 20 prestige on that. We'll go ahead and do one little dev click. And with that dev click, A, we'll go ahead and do that. And then B, we will go ahead and get a royal marriage with these guys, which will lock them up. We'll go ahead and vassalize Fazan as well, which hurts Syria's liberty desire, really. I could sell Crownlands. I'm not going to be doing that. These guys ate all of Ramazan, so they're no longer thing. We will go for, or they went for Got Dolgadir. We'll take Fazan then. Or Ramazan. You guys allied Karaman too? What are you doing? It's being annoying at this point. Okay, we'll go ahead and improve relations here. And then I'm just going to set one of these guys to improve with my subjects. I'm going to want to annex those guys pretty much as soon as I can. And then I think it's about time to start consolidating some more lands. Now, where do we have claims? So we have claims on all of this and all of this. The Racids and, yeah, Najd, Timurids. Okay. Shamar. Yeah, that's a thing. I could attack Cyprus. Now, their fleet is, what? 11 strong. Your fleet is 11 strong. So my fleet overall was stronger. How am I doing on transports? 10. Yeah, I think we can make this work. So, let's go ahead and, I guess, rival France. And then we're going to attack Cyprus. And we're going to attack the Knights too. I'm not going to co-belligerate them. I just want to get them separated. I can take both of these provinces and call that a day. So we'll do this. We're going to go ahead and bring you up here. I'm going to go ahead and get you a general. I do want to check real fast while I'm thinking about it. Did the Renaissance spawn? No, it did not. So, we will want the Renaissance to spawn for us. And once it does, we'll start developing it in Cairo. Because I need to make Cairo a better country, or a better city anyway. A Diplo relations slot, global trade power, or autonomy change. Now, part of this is going to rely on... They're all pretty much not in a great spot. I definitely don't want the Mamluks to get more influence, so we're not going to go for that. Let's go ahead for the global trade power. More money is always nice. Alright, we're going to work on getting Cyprus. We're going to work on getting the Knights. Our fleet is pretty strong overall. Hanafi, I'm not really worried about. We are going to go ahead and vassalize Ramazan. Did that make these guys disloyal again? Syria, you guys are killing me. I did take the thing, though. This is my fault. Like I said, the big thing, I'm going to automatically annex them because they're all my cores, so... We'll go ahead and take Diplotech. That should also help with Liberty Desire. And I'm going to go ahead and set a second guy to subjects. I'm going to keep my subjects all as loyal as possible. And Syria's fleet getting chumped a little bit does not upset me one bit. Okay, Rhodes falls. Syria, Syria, Syria. I'm going to go ahead and annex Rhodes. Take the money. Thank you. And we'll get that coring. Go ahead and bring those guys back home. These guys, same deal. Take them. Get that coring. And I guess do what I can to keep them loyal. So there's that. I could do another one of these. Oh my god, why do they keep bumping right back up? Just need to hold them off for a little bit longer and we'll be set. I am going to go ahead because I have plenty of force limit. I'm going to get myself something. I'm just going to get myself the free company just to help out a little bit with that Liberty Desire issue. There is the Renaissance. So, Cairo, you are about to become a very important city. Now, merchant guilds are loyal once again. That's good because that is ideal. I'm going to go ahead and click this guy too. And we will... Beja. Do I want to take Beja? Shamar and Ethiopia. Ethiopia is guaranteeing them. I could crush Ethiopia. That's really not that much of a concern. That would help my Diplo reputation as well. And give me another subject, which, I mean, I've got plenty of them. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt and help. Do I want to force subjugation on them? We're going to do it. Okay, so you guys can do this. And then we're going to declare on Beja. Do I want to co-belligerate anybody? I don't think so. Okay. So Hejaz, Aniza, Fadol, Syria, you guys should be able to handle all of them. We're going to put the free company on their capital. We're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to go down and focus in on Ethiopia and Beja. We should not have too many issues with this. I will take some development costs. That sounds good to me. Ouch. We'll take the overtime. And right now, we're just going to push down into Ethiopia. Ooh. Okay. Little gutsy on your part, Fazan. I'll definitely take the prestige. Prestige is helpful. I would like to get my legitimacy up a little bit higher. That's, it's a little bit of a concern. Cairo improved 8 times and has 3 buildings. So we're going to want to start building buildings in Cairo. So we have that. Let's build ourselves a mosque. Then I will build myself a trade or marketplace. Just going to keep slowly pushing down into Ethiopia. Their army is definitely a little frightened of us, which is helpful. Shamar. I can't core you, huh? Do I want to grow a Niza? You know what? We'll just do that. That is fine. I'm just going to keep pushing southward in Ethiopia. Now that we have that, we can move you down to their capital. Noble rebels, huh? Hmm. All right. Ooh. We're not looking to push too heavily on Ethiopia. I just want to get money from them, get them kind of cleaned up, and I'm going to come back for them later. They're just squashing my allies' armies. Is that enough? Money, war reps. I don't even care about transfer and trade power right now. Boom, boom. Cairo, we're going to build that marketplace that I was talking about. Beja, I am going to vassalize you. The Delta area. Now, Cairo is not in the Delta area, but the Delta area is a nice area. I'll do that for now, actually. That's a good boost. Get this back. Go ahead and vassalize them. Take their money. That's that. That is going to help us out a little bit. Beja is obviously not happy about being subjugated by us by force, but it is what it is. The Diplo rep will most certainly help. And then we can annex Syria. Now, the annexing of Syria will be instantaneous. And we're going to get that pesky annex subjects penalty, but we're going to immediately get rid of that by going with the integration policy, which wipes it clean for us. So that'll fix. Penalty's gone. See, there we go. We have this revolt to deal with. I'll send these guys over here to deal with that. But all in all, that puts us in a really, really good spot. Now, their armies got crushed pretty hard, I believe. Just bring them up here. This fleet will come over here. We have more centers of trade that we can upgrade. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do at least one more of those. Shia, huh? Okay, we'll take care of that at some point in the near future. Okay, Cairo. I would like to have some prosperity there, but that's not going to be accomplished anytime soon. I will go for the Maliki Scholar to reduce our development cost even more. And here we go. We'll dev the Renaissance. It is costly, but it is necessary to keep ourselves competitive on the global stage. So that will also let us do this mission. And there's the event. And I was going to say, I believe... Nope, I thought that was going to give us some more dev cost reduction, but it didn't. That's fine. Let's just keep on keeping on with the deving. And I even don't mind doing a little bit of an exploitation there. Everything that I can do to increase my income is kind of my main goal here. We can become a very powerful trading empire just by taking this over with how strong we are to start. Alright. We're still working on this. I'm going to start improving relations with these guys manually. Oh, they are Sunni. I thought that they were one of the Coptic nations down there, so that's even better that they're Sunni. We'll definitely have them protected. I could even look for, once Ethiopia gets themselves sorted out a little bit, I could even really get some good moves on. I am absolutely loving the Seas land notification. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Now, we're going to get some rebels. That's fine. Get them taken care of. We're just going to go ahead and combine these armies. We are, I'm sure, over force limit. No, we're not over force limit. No, we are. Okay, I was wrong. Over naval force limit, under regular force limit. That's fine. And I do think that that's probably a good place to stop the episode. We haven't done a whole lot of exciting things in the episode, that's for sure. But what we have done is expanded our borders. We took Rhodes and Cyprus. We integrated our unruly subject of Syria. And we got ourselves some more subjects in Fezzan, Beja, Medina, which became part of Hejaz, and Aniza. So we are in a pretty good spot. The Ottomans still have yet to take... What? The Ottomans lost a war to Venice? The Ottomans are vulnerable? Well, I think we just figured out what the goal of the next episode is going to be. And that's going to be to stomp on the Ottomans. So, if you liked the episode, I would appreciate a like. If you really liked the episode, I would appreciate a subscription. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.